Welcome back, and this is the second video. So today it's going to be a little bit more active. So hopefully you feel a little bit more familiar of what's going on in the back and how the shoulder blade's moving. So I don't want you to feel like you have to pin your shoulder blades or keep them rigid. They're there to move, and it's very important to feel those movements. Today we'll put them for a little bit more mobility work and a little bit of strengthening. And then on the third video, you will do a little bit bigger movement with that. We will be using sliding floor and a blanket for one of my favorite moves. It's called Swimming Cobra. It's borrowed from Yoga Tune-Up. And we will also do some work standing, and we'll need a resistance band. All right, so let's get started. Swimming Cobra on the floor, just to get you through the movements again. That basically we did them in that first video. So this time you'll be also moving your arms because they are attached to the shoulder blade. So that's going to be the whole movement together. We will start in this position so the arms are up. So you can feel how the shoulder blade moves. It moves actually upward and protracts. All right, so moving the arms up, this is our position. Then from here, we'll be moving the arms out. And again, as we're reaching the arms out, the shoulder blades are moving along with the arms. And then from here, we will be pulling. So remember that depression. So we will be depressing the shoulder blades and pulling the elbows back. And that creates a nice thoracic lift, the chest lift. So that will be the Cobra move, except it's Swimming Cobra. And then from here again, we will elevate the shoulder blades, right? And bring the shoulders into flexion. And then reach them out, okay? And then pull them in, draw the elbows in towards the body to create that chest lift as we feel the shoulder blades now squeezing toward each other a little bit more, so they're retracting. All right, that's basically the movements. Okay, so now strengthening is one of the also most important components of movement. And this is our active movement, so resistance band. Of course, the resistance is going to make it harder. So what I'm doing, I'm using a block to squeeze between my legs so that it's going to help me engage my legs to the core and keep the pelvis in position that is not moving. So I also have my lower ribs very much attached to the wall. So the wall is going to give me the feedback. And the purpose of this movement is to help us separate the shoulder movement from the spine movement. Arms in front of you, so that's the position that is very familiar to you right now. So resistance band, and you're going to start pulling. And as you pull out, you're going to feel how those shoulder blades are going to again retract, move in towards the midline. And as you start bringing the resistance band in your initial position, your shoulder blades protract or move away from the midline. And as you can see, my spine is not moving, my pelvis is not moving. So all the work happens in the back of the body and the arms, doing the work. So together with the upper back muscles. All right, so that's retraction and protraction. It's actually harder to do against the wall, but you can also try on the floor. So you're gonna have the floor as your feedback point. And now I'm gonna take the shoulders into flexion. So this time again, pull out,
And as you are pulling out, you're gonna reach the arms up. Again, notice how my spine is not moving, so I'm actually using quite a bit of core work. So again, we're separating the shoulder movement from spinal movement, and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. So let's say that my shoulder mobility is limited and I still want to reach the arms up. What may happen is this. See how I arched my spine? And yes, I reached my target, except that I'm not moving from my shoulders. I lost that connection. All right, and you can try that, try it both ways and see what's gonna happen. So from here again, your tailbone is pressing against the wall, so your lower ribs are pressing against the wall. If your head is not touching the wall, that's perfectly fine. Just keep it nice and relaxed. Again, you're gonna pull out. You're gonna bring your shoulders into flexion. Feel that work in your shoulder blades. And bring the arms down. So just start where you are and enjoy that starting point. So here we go. I will see you on video 3.